Alright, I gotta be honest, I'm fucking scared of dying, like, genuinely fucking scared. Like, fuck death, bro. I know everybody's supposed to be scared of it, but it always feels like I'm more scared than anyone else. Like, I'll bring it up and people just kind of shrug it off like it's no big deal. Like, everybody, like my siblings, parents, you name it. Nobody seems to care, and I know people do, but it doesn't seem like it. Meanwhile, I'm in fucking bed at night having a full-blown fucking panic attack because I thought about what it means to not exist again. And you might be thinking, or at least I'm thinking, I mean, I'm lonely anyway, so why am I so scared, right? But I don't know. You'd think being lonely all the time would make me more chill about death or something, or that I wouldn't care, I guess, but no, quite the opposite. I've been scared of death since I was a kid, like 7 years old. I remember having panic attacks in school over it, not like every day or anything, but at 7, in my opinion, I really shouldn't have been thinking about death, and honestly, I don't even know how I knew about it, to be honest, but I remember when it first clicked, and again, I don't even know how I knew about death, but I did, so whatever. So I remember watching TV and I saw some random commercial. I think it was for like a Baby Alive doll or some shit, you know, those ones that piss everywhere, and I started crying. To everybody else, it looked like I was crying over some doll that, you know, pisses everywhere, like I said, which now I think is hilarious, of course, but at the time, I didn't really think it was that hilarious, you know? And my family joked about it for a while after that. Not every day, of course, but sometimes. But the truth is, I was crying because I suddenly realized that one day I wouldn't be here anymore. I don't know why it just clicked then, but it did. But at 7 years old, like, I don't know what kind of kid thinks like that. Like, my little sister is 12 now, and I genuinely couldn't even imagine her thinking about death at that age, but I did. A lot. And honestly, it never really went away. From like 15 to 20 or so, it was pretty much daily. Not like every minute, but every day at least once for sure, you know? Like waking up thinking about it, trying to sleep thinking about it. It was just this like constant loop in my head. It stopped when I thought about other shit, of course, and lived life, but it always ended up going back to being scared of death. Like, always. And even a couple months ago, I had probably the worst patch yet, hopefully ever, but wishful thinking, I guess. During that time, I could barely sleep. I really couldn't, you know, shut my brain off long enough to stop thinking about it. I just laid there in the dark and thought about millions of years from now and how I won't be here anymore. And then I jump out of bed and pace around my room until I calm down a couple minutes later. Like, for me, I'm really not even sad that I'll miss anything. I'm just scared of not being anything. That shit is scary to me, honestly. Like really scary. And yeah, I love sleep, but the idea of a eternal sleep, nah, fucking thanks. I'm good with just the normal waking up kind of sleep that we, you know, have all come to know and love. For me, it's the nothingness, honestly. That's the part that I just really can't wrap my head around at all, honestly, and I don't think I ever will. A lot of people talk about death like it's just eternal darkness, but really it would just be nothing, you know? Personally, I think that it's like what it was like before you were born. You don't even know you don't exist, you know? I don't know. And that's kind of the scary part to me. It's like you're here 1 second and gone the next, you know? You don't even exist anymore after you die, and that is really scary to me. Like, not waking up ever and seeing the sky, the trees, a fucking, I don't know, ketchup bottle or some shit, you know? These seemingly dumb things that we take for granted, but we won't see them ever again unless there's a fucking heaven and there's Heinz ketchup there or something. I don't know. Again, wishful thinking. Anyway, back to death, the fucking death. I honestly used to tell myself it'll never be me, or that's a long time from now, but yeah, that was a lie. Like, it is a long time from now, but not really in the grand scheme of things, to be honest. Truth is, one day it'll be me, one day it'll be you, and sorry if I'm the fucking bearer of bad news or something, but I think that's the part that eats at me the fucking most, just knowing I'll have to face it no matter what. Like, you can't get out of dying. Everybody that is alive and everybody that will ever be alive will die, unless of course they make people immortal or some shit, but for now, they dead as fuck. Anyway, Even though it's gotten better recently, honestly, I still get panic attacks over it sometimes, and sometimes it's a lot of times, you know? The usual fucking laying in bed at 3 a.m., trying not to think about it, and failing once again. But I've kind of learned to live with the fear, kind of. Again, I don't think I'll ever get over it, but I guess that's fine. I think that's fine. I don't really know. It's just part of me and life now, I guess. What kind of helps, and not really, but like kind of, honestly, is remembering that literally everyone before us has gone through the same thing. And yeah, they were probably scared too. Even if it doesn't look like fucking Albert Einstein was scared of death in photos we've seen of him, I'm sure he was in some way, you know? Every person who's ever lived had to face it. If they could, so can I, right? So can we. So can we. Doesn't mean I like it. Doesn't mean it doesn't scare the shit out of me. It does, of course, but maybe I'll get better at carrying it, and I think with time that'll change a bit, you know? Most like old people I see aren't usually scared of death, so I think when you see everybody around you dying, it just maybe becomes more natural, and you're like, well, they died, so I can too, or something like that. And I think when especially people in your family die later in life, if you're lucky enough for it to not have already happened, there just really aren't people anymore that you once knew, and that has honestly got to be one of the main reasons why most old people I see aren't that scared of death, or at least that's what it seems like to me. I don't want to be talking for fucking old people or anything, but I don't know. For now, I'm just trying to, you know, live with it one day at a time. Even if that day ends with me overthinking death while some fucking skate fucking character face plants on screen. You know what? Fuck death, bro. Fuck death. Why did I fucking... anyway. But I'm still here for now, and so are you. So, enjoy life. Until next time, keep being you, and stay alive out there.